my dear student. Welcome to GSM Polytechnic. In my last video, I was discuss some basic point in AC fundamentals. What is the basic point? That is, what is the AC? What is the AC? Means AC क्या होता है? What is the difference between AC and DC? And we also learned that how to generate AC signal. That's mean how to generate a single phase AC signal. That's mean generation of AC signal and graphically representation of AC signal. Okay, we have already covered in last video. Now in this video we will discuss some other important parameter or equation of AC fundamentals. These some parameters are very much important in your exam. So consider this point of view. I touch those points where I think that is very much important in your exam. So we are start our today's video. Okay, now we will learn EMF equation in form of single phase AC signal. Okay, मतलब ये हम लोग अभी EMF इक्वेशन को इंस्टेंटेनियस फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे. So at first we are consider a uniform magnetic field. This line, this drawn line are represent. This drawn line are represent a uniform magnetic field. We have already it is considered. Okay, so we have a uniform magnetic field that is represented by our this line. Okay, between a uniform magnetic field we are place a conductor. Okay, remember one thing, that conductor is not in just zero position. Not in just zero position means that conductor position. Look at here, the position of the conductor means it is already rotate, already tends to rotate. Okay, if it is rest condition, then the figure like that, like that. So I am told that the conductor is tends to move. Conductor is already tends to move. Okay, so we have a uniform magnetic field. This is represented by our this line, and we place a conductor that is already move. Okay, this uniform magnetic field have flux density B. We consider, but we assume. Okay, and this conductor have flux link is phi m. Okay, phi m. Now in the case of generation we use a formula, that is Faraday law, E equal to minus n d phi by dt. Okay, so look at here, for this suppose condition, that is a conductor is tends to move or already moves, is placed in a uniform magnetic field. In this particular condition we assume that phi equals to phi m cos omega t. Phi equals to phi m cos omega t. Okay, and in case of, we already know, in case of generation we use the Faraday law, E equal to minus n d phi by dt, where n is the number of turn and d phi by dt is a flux, rate of change of flux. So the number of linkage flux with conductor is more, then more amount of EMF induced. Is linkage of flux with conductor is less, then less amount of EMF is produced. Okay, so for this particular given condition, we assume that phi equal to phi m cos omega t. What is the cos omega t? Actually, this is our graphical representation, one horizontal portion and one vertical portion. Okay, so one is cos omega t and one is sin omega t. Now this is represented by parameter equation 2 and this is represented by equation 1. Now this phi value is put here, means the phi value of phi is put in equation 1. So what is we get? That is E equal to minus n d by dt phi m cos omega t. Okay, now if we derivate, then now n minus n phi m. Okay, now cos omega t and d by dt cos omega t. So it is the derivation form of cos. So we get the minus omega sin omega t. Now look at here, simple derivation method. Okay, now we get the n phi m omega sin omega t. This minus and this minus is cancellation. So we get that n phi m omega sin omega t E equal to, so n phi m and omega, if we represent, if we n phi m and omega equal to E, then our equation is E equal to E m into sin omega t. It is our EMF equation of in form of constant instantaneous value. ये था हम लोगों का EMF इक्वेशन. ओके, इन फॉर्म ऑफ इंस्टेंटेनियस वैल्यू. क्या है? ये बहुत इजी है. हम लोग पहले एक यूनिफॉर्म मैग्नेटिक फील्ड एज्यूम कर लिया, ये था उसका अंदर एक. ओके, आफ्टर मेनली वी यूज द फैराडे लॉ, that is E equal to minus n by d phi by dt, and using this formula we just calculate and we get the our this final equation, EMF equation. This is our EMF equation. Okay, EMF equation, that is E equal to EM sin omega t in form of V. अब अगर हम लोग वोल्टेज के फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे तो क्या होगा? V इक्वल टू Vm sin omega t in form of current I equal to Im sin omega t. Okay, now we come to the some important discussion. We have some another discussion and some important parameter, that is what is cycle, what is frequency, what is time period, what is peak value and RMS value and average value. Okay, so at first we draw a curve, AC curve, 0, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi. It is the T and it is the V, amplitude portion. Okay, so at first, what is cycle? Cycle is nothing but one complete set of positive and negative value of alternating quantity. मतलब ये जो पॉजिटिव पीक है एंड ये जो नेगेटिव पीक है, वन कंप्लीट सेट ऑफ ये पॉजिटिव पीक और ये नेगेटिव पीक को एक साथ हम लोग बोलेंगे साइकिल. सो साइकिल इज a complete set of positive as well as negative set of negative value, positive as well as negative value of an alternating quantity is called cycle. Okay, this is our positive peak and this is negative peak. So this one complete set of positive and negative quantity is called cycle. So we can say that one complete set of positive or negative value of alternating quantity is called cycle. Now second one is frequency. Frequency means the number of cycle per second. The number of cycle per second is called frequency. Okay, the number of cycle per second. In India, the India frequency is 50 hertz. That means the number of cycle is 50. Now okay, what is the cycle? Already discussed. Frequency discussed. Now time period T. T equal to 1 by F. T equal to 1 by F. Matlab it is the reciprocal of frequency. Okay, it is reciprocal of frequency. That means in India T equal to 1 by 50 hertz. Now already discussed. Now peak value. What is the peak value? Look at the curve. It is the current or voltage or quantity starting from 0. It is graphically increase and reach the maximum point. This maximum value is called peak value. This maximum value is called peak value. The signal may be current or voltage starting from 0, then increase and reach the maximum value, then start to decrease and reach the 0. This maximum value is called peak value. Okay, here E equal to Em sin omega. Here this is the peak value. Okay, and it is the positive half cycle, so Em, and it is a negative, so minus Em. Okay, understand? Now we calculate the average value. Okay, average value of alternating current. It is the formula sum of all values divided by number of values. Sum of all instantaneous values divided by number of value. And look at here, this curve. This is a full cycle. It is a positive half cycle and negative half cycle. It is the current curve, alternating current. Okay, if we calculate the average value of alternating current, so we does not consider a full cycle, because this cycle and this cycle are identical each other but opposite polarity. So when we consider the full cycle and we calculate the average value, then it is become 0. So we only consider either positive half cycle or negative half cycle. Here I am consider only positive half cycle, that is already write down the 0 to pi, and we draw each and every instantaneous value. Okay, so what is the formula? I average, we consider the total area 0 to pi, so through integrate 0 to pi Im sin omega t. This is the direct formula of instantaneous value write down. Okay, and divided by pi. So if we integrate this formula, we directly got this signal, this formula, this value, that is I average equal to 2 by pi into Im. So it is the our average value. Okay, look at here, integrate to 0 to pi Im sin omega t, because look at here, the all each and every instantaneous value, it is so that each and every instantaneous value, that is I1, I2 ... Im. So we directly write down the formula and integrate to 0 to pi, then we get this value. Okay, now another important topic is root mean square, RMS value. RMS value means root mean square. ডিয়ার স্টুডেন্ট, দেখো তোমাদের জন্য আমি এখানে একটা ছোট্ট ট্রিক্স বলে দিচ্ছি। রুটস মিন স্কোয়ার তোমরা বার করবে কিভাবে, দেখো এই জায়গাটা দেখাও, আরএমএস ভ্যালু মানে হচ্ছে রুট মিন স্কোয়ার। দেখো আমি রুট তারপরে কিছুটা গ্যাপ, তারপরে মিন, তারপরে আবার গ্যাপ, তারপরে স্কোয়ার ভ্যালু লিখে রেখেছি। এই প্রত্যেকটা জায়গায় তুমি তোমরা অফ বসাও, তাহলে কীরকম দাঁড়াচ্ছে, রুট অফ মিন অফ স্কোয়ার অফ এসি ভ্যালু। মিন এসি সিগন্যালের যদি আমি স্কোয়ার করি, সেই স্কোয়ারের যদি মিন মানে অ্যাভারেজ, স্কোয়ার মানে যদি অ্যাভারেজ করি এবং তাকে যদি রুট করি, তাহলেই আমি আমার রুট মিন স্কোয়ার ভ্যালুটা পেয়ে যাব। মিনস রুট অফ মিন মানে অ্যাভারেজের রুট। ওকে, দেখো রুট অফ মিন, মিন অফ স্কোয়ার, স্কোয়ার অফ এসি। এখানে মিন অ্যাভারেজ। ওকে, সো ফার্স্ট উই square. Okay, we consider the signal is Im equal to Im sin omega t. Okay, here look at here, root of means mean of square, square of AC value. So AC इंस्टेंटेनियस वैल्यूज का स्क्वायर करना पड़ेगा। सो हम लोग का सिग्नल क्या है, आई एम साइन ओमेगा टी। नाउ स्क्वायरिंग बोथ साइड, सो आई स्क्वायर इजीली आई एम स्क्वायर sin omega square. Okay, now this is write down the formula. So we get this I square suman I m square into I minus cos 2 omega t by 2. Then taken the average. Okay, then average square of AC signal, then square of mean matlab average. So square so we are taking the average. Okay, so I square average equal to IMS square by 2 integration 0 to pi 1 minus cos 2 omega t by pi. Look at here, 2 is come here. Okay, so this is IM square by 2. ওকে, এই 2টা বাইরে বেরিয়ে এলো। ওকে, তাহলে দেখো তোমরা ইজিলি বুঝতে পারবে। সো নেক্সট লাইন ইজ IM স্কোয়ার বাই 2 পাই, পাইটা আমরা বাইরে নিয়ে এলাম, ওমেগা টি 0 টু পাই মাইনাস কস ওমেগা ডেরিভেটেড করলে সাইন 2 ওমেগা টি বাই 2 0 টু পাই। এইভাবে আমি ক্যালকুলেশন করে গেছি, ইজি ক্যালকুলেশন। সেখান থেকে আই স্কোয়ার অ্যাভারেজ ইকুয়াল টু IM স্কোয়ার বাই 2। ওকে, আমরা এই ভ্যালুটা পেয়ে গেছি। সো আই অ্যাভারেজ স্কোয়ার ইকুয়াল টু IM স্কোয়ার। নাও স্কোয়ারিং দ্য বোথ সাইড, দেন দিস ইজ রুট। Okay, so we get the formula IRMS equal to root over IM square by 2 IM square by 2. So it is our formula of IRMS. So how to calculate IRMS? At first we take the AC signal, that is instantaneous signal, square of both side. After square, it is we calculate the taking the average value. Okay, after taking average value, we root square both side. Okay, both side. So we get the final RMS value, and it is the last topic of AC fundamental. Okay, in this topic, in this video and previous video, we are discuss what is some important parameters. What is the AC, difference between the AC, how to generate the AC signal, EMF equation, and cycle. What is cycle, what is frequency, what is time period, what is RMS value, and what is average value. Okay.